So you're saying you see her out too much?
Yeah.
And that's like that's not what
happened. Even though I work security, at the end of the day, I'm not making money. If you was out making money, that's the difference. But you going out, cool.
Okay.
All right, so now we know why her last relationship probably didn't work out, because she's constantly in the club. She's 50-50, but 50% in the house, 50% in the club. This man dodged a bullet twice. And shout out to this man for not giving two shits about being rejected by these women. If you're gonna do these dumbass shows, you gotta take the dumbass shit that comes with it.
Okay, and if we could have your name, how old you are, and why you popped your balloon.
My name is David, I'm 30 years old. And the reason I popped my balloon, no disrespect, but by looking at her, I don't think that she's fit enough for me.
What did he say?
You wanna know what's so bizarre about that? Is I actually lost 150 pounds. And to the add, under this shirt, baby, I got abs. Believe it or not, I do have abs.
I don't believe it.
So,
I respect that.
likewise.
And now, is he somebody that you would approach?
No.
And why not?
Honestly, I feel like he needs a certain kind of woman that he feel like he needs to have on his arm, like one of those petite trophy women who maybe don't say too much, but I don't know. And then his voice is a little softer than what I would go for personally. But I mean, to each his own.
Okay. All right.
I think it's a great idea. House sitters get somewhere to stay, and we, the house owners, get someone to look after our home and our animals.
Hey, do you know what? Respect to her for losing 150 pounds. If that's the truth, then respect. But I still don't believe the abs thing, bro. Nah.
All these was ugly. I ain't gonna lie. Let me start down here. Bring this camera. Picnic tablecloth body built ass. You built like me, ain't nothing. You ain't pop, you ain't pop. Why the hell you pop? Don't give a f. Your pants big as shit. Why the hell you pop? Don't give a f. What the hell you thought you was going to the office? Why your toes not done? You pop.
You said all these was ugly.
Oh, anyways, I don't like the way your. Ugh, what the fuck?
Leave me alone.
No.
I don't care. Watch out.
What the f do you got on? What you got on? Like, where you thought you was going? Why you ain't do your edges? I got some gossipy glue in the car. Why the hell you pop?
I know you.
Don't give a fuck. Your ass like Hello Kitty. Why the hell you pop? You don't got that shit on. Why your jeans dirty? Jean ass. Why the hell you pop? Don't give a fuck. I got more hair than you.
So that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have.
Hey, do you know what? If we're being honest, he roasted the shit out of them and they took it well. They knew what the vibe was. They kept with the jokes. They laughed. The only thing I say, the last one, bruv, that was personal.
So why did you pop your balloon?
Well, it was the fit and the glasses.
I can't see. How was your mom? All right. Oh, okay. Okay. Next one. Okay. Why you pop your balloon?
I'm not gonna lie, I like nerds. I like the glasses.
You ain't got the balloon though.
I know. I just feel like you're really close to my height.
I could. You can switch. No. How tall are you?
5'2".
I'm 5'9.5" though.
You put the shoes on 5'10".
Really?
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Get close. Yeah. Smell me too. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. You do smell good. We look good together. Come on. No, she need to take that balloon. Put the balloon back in the hand. Come on. Now. Stop playing. Nevaeh, why you don't do that? I was coming. Don't do that. Hold on. Do you want to pick up the balloon?
You know what? I'll give it a try.
Okay, stay right there. Why did you pop your balloon? It's okay. Just keep going. Okay. Why did you pop your balloon?
It's just not me.
Not you. Okay. Nah, why you pop your balloon? You had it, then you let it go.
You seem like you was good over there.
I was just talking, getting to know her. I was letting her know she made a mistake. Go get a balloon too.
No, I'm good.
Why?
You seem like you was good over there.
Nah, I wasn't good over there. I was coming making my way downtown.
My man needs some better glasses, because from what I'm seeing, he's already got the best one out of all the options available. He's about to fumble.
What you do for a living?
I'm a dancer.
A dancer?
Yeah.
What kind of dancer?
Spicy dancer. You know?
Spicy dancer,
Adult
okay.
entertainer.
So like, if you were to like have a boyfriend, would you take care of him or you expect him to take care of you? Or both ways, 50-50?
50-50.
50-50, I like that.
I can bring to the table.
Okay, so you don't care about that. So like you wouldn't want to be a stay-at-home mom?
If it comes come down to it, I can be.
Okay.
Pass or no pass?
Pass. Yeah, I like that.
Don't do it, bruv. Send her where she belongs.
She belongs to the streets.
Responding to emails takes time, but not with Grammarly. In a few clicks, Grammarly's generative AI drafts professional, relevant replies that sound like you. Download it for free at Grammarly.com.
I heard you didn't give Pretty Girls tickets.
We don't. Sign here.
He cold.
If you're an OnlyFans model and then you expect your dude to respect you and not follow other women, you're delusional. Bitch, you are undressing in front of a bunch of men all over the world. How dare you have that double standard that your guy can't do what you're already doing? You can't be an OnlyFans model and then say you're a monogamist. There's just no way.
If you're not sleeping with anybody else and you're not meeting up with anybody else,
You're sharing your body and these personal things that should be only reserved for the person that you're with or married to. If you're married and you're an OnlyFans model and you're sharing your body on the internet, you are not a monogamous woman. I'm sorry. You're showing your private parts to other people who are not your husband. Because when you take that vow, when you get married, you're vowing to be for that other person and only for that other person.
I don't actually believe that half of these donuts are as dumb as they make out to be. I'm pretty sure they all know what she's saying. They just lie to themselves every day and say that, oh, if we do OnlyFans and we're not meeting up with people and it's a business, we're not cheating. It's the same thing. It's actually worse because you're sending it to even more people.
Do you think men fans models should make the same as female?
Great question.
Yeah. What?
So you'd be willing to take a pay cut?
What do you mean by
Like
that?
they take it out of your pocket.
Well, because men, when it comes to online presenting yourself, earn fractional what women earn.
It's up to you how much money you earn by how much you are posting on your...
So it's about merit, creativity, ingenuity.
It's about like consistency kind of thing, like, and trying to find the right niche and everything for yourself.
So therefore, if there was a law generally in America where it says that women should be paid the same as men, you'd be against that.
Well...
Because it would apply to fans. Because it could harm you. See, you're both in an industry where women earn way more than men.
Yeah.
Progress is easy to support until it hits your bank account.
Gotcha. So how come the man just doesn't set his own price equal to the woman?
No one buys it.
Exactly. So how is you guys can implement that you guys get the same?
No, of course, it's market driven.
Yeah, exactly. So if
So
the law
should-
gets passed, they would still make more than the man.
Well, no,
because
not,
they have more subscribers, right? And not because they're getting paid more.
it depends how it's written, but in the abstract, it would say that equal work for equal pay. That's literally what they just marched in the streets for. So let's say there was a company that employs models, and then they take a cut and they do all the work for you, okay? And they employ male and female models, and they both work 10 hours a day. The female models will earn $1 million a year for the company, and the males will only bring in $100,000 a year for the company. Should they have to pay both of them the same because it's equal work for equal pay? Or should they give more money to who's actually bringing money to the door? The women for the company. How is that any different in a corporate environment when men are more likely to travel for work, they're more likely to go make the second or third call for a promotion or a raise?
Me and Imogen don't earn the same. She posts more than me, like she makes more than me.
Is that fair?
Well, I think it is fair because it's up to me.
I agree.
I think
So shouldn't we structure all of society that way? Who works the hardest gets the most?
Yes. So
We agree. The feminism is dead.
You gotta talk to some of these donuts like they're kids for them to understand basic things.
My OnlyFan friends here, you both want to get married, right, and have children?
Yeah, of course.
Not gonna happen.
Do you think that you are more desirable or less desirable to a future husband when you post suggestive or naked pictures online?
I've always like received love the same way, and that's pretty. Like, I don't really receive it. They all looked at me the same from the beginning.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
How do you know how men look at you?
Because when I talk to them, like I usually fall head over heels for them, and they all view me the same way. So whether or not I'm doing OnlyFans and selling my body, or not doing OnlyFans and selling my body, I'm still like looked at the same way. They still think that of me.
Yeah, you don't know the male mind very well.
But they've already told me themselves. Like,
And men are really good liars. Do you know that?
True.
Then how could you know they're telling the truth?
I don't know. I just take their word for it.
You just said they're good liars.
Well, I don't know. Some people actually do want OnlyFans women and want to marry OnlyFans women.
Who? Do you think those men are virtuous, high-quality men that won't cheat on you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it already. In 10 years' time, she'll have 4 kids from 4 different men that told her they love her, but they didn't.
Okay, how much money does a guy need to earn to date you?
500K?
Whoa.
Nice by saying whoa.
You realize that's like
But it's 1%.
That's 1%.
It's possible.
What's possible isn't necessarily probable. And you have how many kids?
3.
You are a sex worker, you're an escort. Shouldn't you adjust your standards to be a little
No.
more realistic?
No.
You'd rather be alone than lower your standards from
Yes.
$500K a year.
I mean, I got other standards too, but it's like that money-wise, yes.
What are your other standards?
I mean, I
So-
don't want a short dude.
How tall are you?
5'2", 5'3",
What's the minimum height for a guy?
6 foot or taller, but that's like the basics.
So 500K, 6 feet and over. What are your other standards?
I want him to be okay with me having a pass.
You serious?
You gotta ask yourself, okay, here's all that I want, but what does the guy that I want, what does he want?
I mean, obviously he wants her. She's got 3 kids, she's an escort, no brains. She's every high-value man's dream.
There's nothing wrong with what I did. If you have a problem, you can, lady, I didn't break the law. You private dock. Oh my God, I broke the law. I took a wrong turn. Please, someone arrest me. I took a wrong turn and I went down a dock. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the fuck is going on? I went down the wrong turn. Oh, please. Please help me! Oh, God, I'm so sorry!
You gotta be ashamed of yourself.
We're going out to harvest my strawberries. These were perfectly ripe. I can't believe I actually grew these.
Hello, fellas. Come with me to harvest my bananas. Look at that. Perfectly yellow, perfectly ripe. Got an apple as well.
You look ridiculous.
Overcautious of the gym creeps, but confident to post to thousands of creeps online.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit. I'm Robert Frank, and I'm going to demonstrate the proper way how to walk in front of someone's camera as they're filming their set. The wrong way. I'm sorry? The proper way. What? It's a public gym. What? Because you're filming your set?
How much do you think a guy should spend on an engagement ring?
I think 10 times their salary.
Yeah.
Has to be in like the 6 digits for sure.
How much do you think a guy should spend on an engagement ring?
I'd say at least like 100K. Yeah.
No.
She's one of the hardest fighters to imitate. The speed, the power, the form. It's incredible to watch her.
I like that look, Joe.
Did you miss your makeup appointment?
You've been in there for 2 hours. I'd say it's made no difference.
Gotcha, bitch. When you put makeup on, do you like layer a lot? Does it take you like hours to put makeup on, or does it take you like 10 minutes, 30 minutes? Like how long?
Typically, it takes about a couple hours, yes.
Okay. And obviously makeup is a no for you, or?
Yeah, I like, I get off work, hey boo, get ready. I'll be home in 30 minutes, let's go out. I don't want to wait in the parking lot for another hour, 2 hours for you to do your makeup, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
You pretty though, you're really pretty, you got a great body. Yeah.
Thank you. He doesn't want to wait in the parking lot for a couple hours for me to get ready.
I mean, if it takes her 2 hours to put her makeup on, she's definitely hiding something hideous underneath that. And 2 hours is ridiculous. I wouldn't be waiting for that either.
Do you judge a guy based on height? Does height matter?
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
They can't choose whether or not they get to be tall.
Well, someone else will love him, not me.
So I judge based on things that you can change. For example, how much makeup you wear. So I got some makeup removing wipes because I love...
No, get the fuck out of here. What the hell? Why would you want to take off my makeup?
Because you're judging guys based on height.
You can see my face.
I can't. You got a whole mask on. Does height matter in a guy? It does matter? Step on the scale.
Wait, you said I'm insecure about my weight.
Are you insecure about your weight? I have to step on the scale.
I don't know you. This is so weird.
No, it's weird to judge guys based on something they can't change. That's what's weird.
I don't know you.
All right. You look good too. Where you from? You from out here?
Huh? From Germany.
Okay.
Where you from?
I'm from New York.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
put my name. I don't know how you remember it. Should I put anything rude?
No, I'm gonna remember you.
My name is Jamie. What's your name?
King.
King?
Yes. I'll invite you to one of my one of the events I get invited to later. I'll invite you to see if you want to come. Okay? I will. All right.
I take pinky creams from.
I'll let you know. Yes. All right.
You know, respect to her for actually having the balls to approach and have a conversation. A lot of women don't do that. They just sort of expect the man to get the hint and do the rest.
Why do men don't understand hints? Why,
Because if we get the hint wrong, we go to jail. She's like, pick up on my hints. No, I need a neon sign and you just signed a legal form.
My husband and his friend is trying to play wrestle, and some random girl in the next floaty thinking she can join in.
You loyal.
Which hobby makes a guy undateable?
Pokemon.
Oh, good. I thought she was going to say Magic the Gathering.
You're single?
Yes.
Okay. The risk guy. So what'd you think about giving that guy a kiss?
I have a boyfriend. I love you.
If she cheats,
she belongs to the streets.
At Vodafone, unfold the new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 with a super saving of £504, plus up to an extra £500 when you trade in an eligible phone. Now supercharge your everyday. Circle it. Find it using Circle to search with Google. Hurry, ends 15th of August. The Nation's Network.
I've got meds. Who needs them?
Score 1-0.
How you doing, guys? Do you want to tell us why you're here? Can you tell us why you're still wearing a mask? Is that for COVID or to like protect your identity? Oh. Touch my...
You do not choke me. Don't grab me.
Look at her. So she's the victim now. She's the victim. Look at the victim. She's the victim. They're consolidating the victim. It's no surprise.
nobody choked this donut. She's the aggressor and not the victim. And those policemen are either blind or useless. Because this Muppet should have been sent to jail for grabbing that man's property. If it was the other way around, she'd have kicked up a right fuss and got him arrested.
Your U.S. women's soccer team famously lost to high school boys. Do you really think it's fair for these same boys to be competing in girls' sports?
The journalist referenced the embarrassing 2017 defeat where an under-15 boys squad beat Rapino and the U.S. women's national soccer team 5-2.
Why should trans people compete against young girls? Do you not think that they're gonna get hurt? Are they gonna get hurt?
The retired soccer star is known for supporting biological men competing against women.
The most urgent LGBTQAI+ issue is the attack on trans people.
Megan Rapinoe's a liberal puppet that would just say anything that she's told to say to pander to the woke mob. And it's funny how she wants men to compete against women now that she's retired, so they can't make her look shit.
I'm not going to deny trans people as women.
Can womanhood then just be appropriated? Someone can then say, I am what you are. So Dylan Mulvaney, who's a biological man who thinks he's a preteen woman, is he a woman?
I feel like I'm just not in the position to tell him he's not a woman. If he says, if they say that they are a woman, I have no, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like, are you a woman? Are you a man? That's nothing to do with me, honestly.
Got it. So if I'm 30, if I said I was 12, would you acknowledge that?
Yes, I would. It's kind of like a mental illness. Like, you know how someone could be 30 and they could truly believe they're 12. Like, those people really exist. It's a mental illness.
Great point. So if somebody, you're in healthcare, came to you with, and they said, I'm anorexic, so I think I'm fat, and they said, I want liposuction, should you give them that surgery?
Of course not, because I would be compromising their actual health.
Hold on. But you just said that we have to affirm somebody's mental illness. They want liposuction. Why shouldn't they get it? Wouldn't it make more sense to treat the person and say, you're not what you think you are, rather than affirming the lie that they think there's something else?
No, because I've just decided that I now identify as the richest man in the world, and if you disagree with that, then you're rich phobic.
Trans women should not compete in female sports.
Society looks at the whole binary. Oh, this trans woman was once a man, so of course she's going to always have the agility that a cisgender woman can't. There are some cisgender women who have higher level of testosterone.
There will be anomalies of very strong women and things like that. But we've known for all of human existence that men are stronger and have more physical capacity than women.
That's been the societal constructive.
If I go down to the street and I pick 100 men and 100 women and I say, fight each other right now, or play tug of war, something like that, who is going to win? The men are going to win. Statistically, we know this to be true. The science is very much definitive.
I would just say there's a cognitive dissonance within science that still needs to be worked out around it. So go ahead.
I would disagree about the cognitive dissonance in science. I think it's very cut and clear as far as men and their physical advantages, where women have other advantages. We know this.
Well, I tell you what, we need to get this Muppet on a podcast with Terrence Howard. He thinks that 1 × 1 is 2.
To multiply means to do what? To make more, right?
Yes.
Increase in number?
Yes.
Multiply?
Yes.
How can 1 × 1 equaling 1 be part of the multiplication table? It tells to satisfy the term multiply. It doesn't multiply. Does it?
1 × 1 is not equal to 2. Let's start there. In fact, I'm angry at Joe because Joe should have pushed back on that. Joe is in awe
The
of the way
calculator says 1 × 1 doesn't equal 1 because of that square root of 2
Can we pull
issue.
the portal group back up?
There's a lot of wild shit I don't push back on if I'm not sure what the fuck that person's saying.
I understand.
That's why. But also because I know that people are going to eventually respond
Joe,
to it.
right now we've got a crisis where nobody knows what to believe in. Unfortunately for you, you were in a bad spot because you wanted to have fun. You had a show and it got really big. Okay?
That's why you're here, Big Daddy.
Okay, wait.
I'm saying people have...
I've decided to rebuild the battle of the sexes and decided to take on a 6'4", 250-pound, 11-time world champion female grappler of the sport.
Who's that?
Gabby Garcia. A girl called her out and she did some crazy interview after where she's like, anyone calls me out, I'll take that match. I was like, will ya?
Is there an adjustment to your game plan that you need to do?
I don't train much now, so I don't anticipate me training too hard for this one.
First transgender female to male pro boxer gets knocked out in 21 seconds in first fight. This is why we barely see this. This would happen every single time, basically.
What would you say to feminists who are in support of trans women being able to access historically women's spaces like female bathrooms and being able to participate in women's sports?
Let me ask you a question. What is cheating?
What is cheating? Somebody using their power against the weak.
Got it. Is Leah Thomas or William Thomas biologically stronger than the competitors that she was against?
I don't know about that specific situation.
Won the national title.
Yes.
Okay.
Won the national title.
After the transition, right? Okay. Is that fair?
Yes.
So the other women against the man were born with less bone density, lower testosterone levels. What are they supposed to do to make it even?
I would not know on that specific situation.
Got it. And you're a feminist?
I am.
Who are you trying to
Still
protect?
true. Women.
Bullshit. You know, feminists claim to be about equal rights, but there's nothing equal about a biological man competing against women in sports. I'm more of a feminist than most of these Muppets.
Evidence of people who were transgender in ancient Greece, Rome. Judaism is an example of a religion that acknowledges, I think, 6 or 7 genders.
I don't think that's quite true. What you're citing is this line that a lot of people who are pro-transgender will say, which is, actually in some Native American tribe that I can't quite name right now, I'm sure they believe in a 3rd and a 4th and a 5th gender, but that just isn't true. That's been made up by white liberals.
You know the movie Mulan, Disney Mulan?
I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
Mulan,
Yeah.
dresses as a man, right, goes to war. That's based off of true history.
Oh, yes, cross-dressing has occurred in
just
history.
cross-dressing, but people who
In
went
Mulan, did the female character think she was a man?
No.
Oh, okay.
Can you define what a woman is?
A woman is a person who says she is. And let me just tell you one story about this, because when I was a child...
No, you're not going to tell me a story. We're not doing that right now. It's not story time.
Yeah, it is story time, because when I was a child, I was
No, it's not. I'm going to
called
reclaim
a
my
boy.
time. Be quiet. I'm going to reclaim my time right now. Biological women are real women. Why do we give 1 day to veterans of world wars and a month to gay people, for example? No,
harm intended on Mr. Barr here. I'm sure he'll be responding in kind to. But I have no issue with James and his sexuality.
Thank you.
But why do I have to celebrate it for a month?
I should say no issue with yours, Piers. But I would rather you didn't ram it down my throat all the time.
There's no danger of that happening, but I just wanted to... But to be clear, there's no straight month, right? There's no celebration of my sexuality or ramming of anything down people's throats. But right.
So now when that girl eventually went on cross-sex hormones, and you're not? Who cares? Why are you so mad?
One of you is transphobic. Both of you?
No one's hold on.
No one agrees with you.
Huh?
I don't give a f about your video.
Yeah, you're mad now, huh? I love seeing this side of you. You're not mad?
No, I just don't get
Yeah, I love seeing this side of you. Because we're here having respectful conversations and you can't control your emotions.
Your little comment arguments are...
Yeah. Are you guys about love and inclusivity?
What?
Is that what you stand for? Love and inclusivity.
What do you mean?
You know, I'd actually put some serious money on this tough guy not being able to punch his way out of a paper bag.
Beautiful trans woman out here. Tell us about your transition, how it went.
Can I hold this, please?
No.
So I have a question for you. Why are you asking me those questions?
Like we're interviewing like trans women and stuff like that.
I'm not a trans woman. I'm a...
Oh no, we're fully supportive. Do you want to talk about sort of transitioning or anything like that, or like what people can?
I never transitioned because I was born a woman.
No, of course you're a woman. Of course.
Does it make a trans woman any less of a woman?
No, you are 100% a woman.
I'm not a trans woman.
Is there another definition that people like to use, or?
You thought I was a man?
Gotcha, bitch.
Send these Muppets to Michael.
Get some help.
Looking for a great deal on your next trip? On Kayak, you'll find low prices for flights, hotels, and car hire. Search and compare flight prices from different booking sites, as well as directly with airlines. See which hotels can be booked with free cancellation. Find a great deal on your car hire.
As it says in the comments, if she acts like this in public, imagine what she's like in private. If I'm him, I'm leaving her in the airport and not looking back. The donut clearly needs Michael.
Stop it. Get some help.
Can you name a female CEO?
Yeah, me. I'm a New York Times bestseller.
Rate me on a scale of 1 to 10.
I have a girlfriend.
Oh, but you can still rate.
No, I absolutely can't, because my girlfriend is amazing.
If you want, you can just on me and walk away.
I'm not going to do that, because I respect women, and also I respect my love. So I'm just going to act like this girl doesn't exist.
Would you rather have a Lamborghini or 15 minutes with me?
The Lamborghini. I would want the Lamborghini.
Okay, what about me or a Honda Civic?
Why is it all about you?
A Honda Civic. Actually, probably 15
Every
minutes
single
with camera,
answer
man.
to
15
these
minutes with
questions
camera,
is
15
not
minutes with
her.
camera.
I'd take a scooter or an e-bike over an OnlyFans girl.
If you had 24 hours with me and I couldn't say no, what would we do?
Right, for the first few hours, all you're going to need is this. And then after that, you're going to be painting and putting things together. If you're capable of doing that, it'll probably take you a lot longer than the average person, so 24 hours will do it.
Dodged a bullet on that one.
These girls were bragging about cutting the line at Six Flags. The park staff noticed them but decided to wait until they got to the front, giving them a glimpse of hope they were getting through. Then as punishment, they kicked them out right at the front, making the entire line happy.
See you later, Cardi B.
She's entitled and low IQ. Cardi D ain't got a chance in this world. She'll be a single mother that not even the cats will want in no time.
This is the 666 rule.
6 foot tall.
Make 6 figures.
Yes. 6 inches. If you're a single woman and you're trying to date, you are looking for probably these qualities in a man.
In the U.S., 14.5% of all men are 6 feet or over.
Damn. Shit. So good luck.
Tough there already. Just on the height alone, that's tough. 17% of American men make over $100,000. Okay, at 6 inches, you're in the top 15th percentile.
Damn.
So you're looking for somebody who's in the top 15% of dick size, top 17% of annual salary, and top 14% of height.
Why do I feel like those are so low? Because I feel like there's so many out there.
And how is dating in New York City?
I have a boyfriend, so
For how many years?
a few months.
Would you date a guy that makes $35K a year?
No,
Why not?
I just wouldn't.
Is it about the money or something else?
I just don't think that could support my lifestyle.
So how much do you expect him to make for you to have a comfortable life together?
I don't want to say this. $1 million-ish?
$1 million?
Yeah.
Okay, so with that $1 million, what kind of lifestyle are you looking to have?
I want to be able to travel, have a big family, and also have money for myself.
Okay, so does your boyfriend make $1 million a year?
No.
These Muppets are so full of shit. Unless her parents were stupid rich, there's no way her lifestyle costs $1 million a year. You also don't need $1 million a year to be good parents and look after your kids.
Now beyond me, but I've stepped in to help with my greatest asset, my taste.
Let's see that again. Here's my impersonation of a person chewing something they haven't eaten.
Just this plant. This plant stays.
I got heartbroken one time, and that just really fucked you up.
I wouldn't say I had my heart broken. I started to understand women a little bit more as I got. Well, early on, I understood that like she's not mine. Even if she may be my girlfriend, she might be influenced by other people.
As a wise man once said, she was never yours, it was just your turn.
You think women's role should be in like government, stuff like that?
I don't think women should be in a really high position in government. Women are so emotional.
Do you ever date a liberal guy?
Liberal men aren't even men. They're like women with like facial hair. That's definitely not.
Sensational.
Imagine the reaction if it was the other way around and the husband's a simp for choosing to marry a donut like this. This is what happens when you put them on a pedestal and you don't call them out on their bullshit. They lose all respect for you. And stay away from grown-ass women that are super fans of celebrities and believe in astrology.
You picked bear, why is that?
Because in some cases, the bear can be safer than the man.
So what do you think the chances are that a man would opt to victimize you?
I would say probably like 40%.
40%. I got a question. So if we go to any zoo in the world that has a bear enclosure, why are none of the women jumping into the enclosure to escape from the men? If me and Nick were the two men here in the studio, if we just transformed into bears right now, do you guys think you'd be safer? If you were in a bathroom, would you rather a man or a bear wanders in? If there was a bear in your home, would you call animal control? And a man would show up.
Potentially.
Yep. That's a good point. That's true.
All right, anyways, moving on.
That's funny.
Case closed.
A man would show up to take the bear.
Maddie, could you read?
The thing that pisses me off the most about this one is how nobody's asking the bears if they want to be stuck with the women. Bear lives also matter.
This is what to do if you know someone that dresses like this. Get them out of your life forever.
Be cold. Unpopular opinion. Normalize men wearing crop tops at the gym. No fucking thanks, mate. We're good. Keep it unpopular.
Some of you are gonna get your boxers in a bunch over what I'm about to say, but it needs to be said. Males are not funny. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't think
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
How old are you?
29.
Yep, you're the age that judges me.
Jojo, I'm 18, and I also judge you.
Hey Jojo, I'm 11, and I also judge you.
Hi Jojo. I don't have a soul, but I also judge you.
Men love women.
Ick number 53 unlocked. He has a season pass to an amusement park.
We do not care.
Give me my phone.
Setting texting you?
Let me see my phone.
Setting texting you?
Erwin, let me see my
You're
phone.
fucking cheater, dude.
Dude, open it. Stop.
Setting
Dude.
7 messages. What
Oh
the
my god, bro. Give it to me. Dude,
There you go.
open it. I'm not kidding. Open it.
What's your password?
Dude, give me it. Give me.
What's your password?
Give me my phone. I don't know. Give me my phone.
If she cheats,
she belongs to the streets.
At jet2.com, you can save 10% on all flights, so there's never been a better time to book your sun and city favourites. You can fly from 12 UK airports to over 70 amazing destinations, like Dalaman and Gran Canaria. Book now with the Which Travel Brand of the Year 2024. Jet2.com, friendly low fares.
How many genders are there?
I don't know. I just got here.
Sorry? Whoa, what, you just called me? Oh, sorry, can I have this lady arrested? She just called me a... I've got it on video. Can you arrest her? A public order just called me a p***. You just called me a... Sorry, can you take her away? Sorry, can you take her... You can't call people that. You cannot call people that. You can't call people that. Yeah, you can't call people that. No. Yeah, I've got it on video. Yeah. I've got it on video, her saying it right to my face, so it's a public order offence. I hope she gets arrested. I don't know what happened there.
See, that right there, fellas, is the face of a donut who's never had to face consequences for her actions. We can see the donut shit a brick in real time, because she knows she's fucked up and there's only one place she's going.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Just because someone gets rich doesn't mean someone gets poor.
Yes, it does.
Explain that to me.
In this society, it does.
Explain that to me. When you
richer,
bought your hat, who got poor?
The people who made the hat.
They voluntarily contributed their labor and they got paid for it.
No, they did not.
They didn't?
There's workers in other countries who are enslaved to make things that I'm wearing right now.
Then why would you buy it?
Because there's no other options in our capitalist country.
Gotcha, bitch.
There are no other options in our capitalist country.
That's totally and factually incorrect. Make your own clothes.
There aren't very many options for that.
Bullshit.
Well, so what you're trying to say is you outsource your goods and services in a capital voluntary because you don't want to spend the time to go make your own clothes.
Basing an entire economic system on capital, on wealth, is not the best for each person in the world.
So you would want to live in a communal society, essentially, right? So why don't you go live like the Amish right now and go do it because they live in a communal society?
That's not the point.
The point is the Muppet doesn't want a solution. She just wants an excuse to argue and virtue signal like the rest of these pompous little pricks.
Do this for a living. It's fun to you. It's fun to like watch people come up and like have valid points, but then you sit there on your little high altar and just do this.
Well, does swearing make you more correct?
Why don't you just
It is quite funny watching these Muppets melt down until you realise your money's going towards their education and they're just getting dumber and weaker.
Name a country that has never been bombed.
Probably like Japan, maybe Iraq.
What's 85 plus 25?
105?
Yes.
Wow, hold up. 85 plus 25.
85 plus 25.
Oh my gosh. 85 plus 25?
Yep.
25, 5, 10, 8, 5, 6. 60?
60, good job.
It's a fucking joke.
Can you be racist towards black people?
Yes.
Can you be racist towards Asians?
Sure.
Can black people be racist towards white people?
No, I don't think so.
Can Asian people be racist towards white people?
I mean, I don't think so.
Can Latinos be racist towards white people?
I don't think so.
Can any other race besides white be racist towards white people?
I feel like some of my friends that are not white, they've explained this to me before, and I'm not the best one to explain it, so I'm not going to. So, yeah.
You could blow in this donut here and she'd thank you for the refill.
Who is the primary victim of war? Men or women, starting with you?
I'm gonna go men on that one.
I'll say men.
Men.
I think both.
Yeah, I think both.
Both?
Okay, sure.
Both. Men.
Probably men.
Now, for those of you who said both, assuming you had to pick one or the other, which do you pick? So
Men.
I mean, I don't
I can't really pick.
I would say
You
both
ask
are
me.
victims,
I
but
agree.
he asked who's the primary victim.
Primary, I mean, I think both.
But she's all into this woke nonsense.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
familiar with woke? If it was not sad, it would be happier. Funny, actually.
You said you said she thinks she's a man. You
She
said
thinks he's a man.
like a real man.
a
Like are
lot
we
of-
talking like?
Yes.
Ah,
Because
that's wokeness.
okay, so why? Addicted to her phone. She's being brainwashed basically
Yeah.
6, 7, 8 hours a day. How you feel you are, that you can be what you want to be.
Where is she based? It's Miami.
Netherlands.
Netherlands. What does she do? He. Do. She.
It's social media changed the world, bro.
That's like
As a
something.
father, obviously you have love no matter what, but do you sit down and say, like, what direction or how do you handle that as a father?
Well, patience, compassion.
Okay.
Learning in that department, right? But I'm not gonna call her a he. That's just not.
Okay.
You know, I'm a
Yeah.
fighter.
Yeah.
I will always fight. I'm not gonna go into this. I just don't believe that.
Yeah.
This just goes to show that even if a kid has parents that's against all this woke stuff, they can still get brainwashed by social media and college and their friends. Homeschooling and limiting social media seems like the way to go.
Well, dudes that have been changed into chicks are f***ing crushing it right now. Male Spanish soldiers are self-identifying as women to get better army digs. Army Corporal Roberto, who registered as a female in the past 12 months, reportedly he gets a better salary now. He has nicer accommodations. And then also, he was told that his pension's gone up because women get more to compensate for inequality. Also gets a 15% more annual salary for being a mother. You know what the best part is? Because out of respect for, he said he didn't want to be in the female houses and showering with them and stuff. So they just gave him his own house. So Corporal's been allowed to maintain his beard because facial hair is permitted for women, whereas guys have to shave their beard.
Facial hair is permitted for
There's
women.
nothing in the code of conduct about women having facial hair.
This is just a smart guy. He's a smart lady, sorry.
I just was curious about your stance on like college is a scam. Yeah. And I just was curious, why you say that.
Let me prove it to you. How many of you have to take classes that are a waste of time that you wish you shouldn't have to take? Well, there you go. I rest my case.
Yeah, no.
How many of you guys know at least 3 people that dropped out that went to this college previously and earlier?
Hello, team.
The national graduation rate is 41%. Most people that go to college do not graduate. I think humanities are largely one of the great wastes of time. Half of people that graduate college end up getting a job that does not require a college degree 10 years after they graduate.
College is necessary for certain career paths. You can't be a doctor unless you go to college or university. But I do think a lot of subjects that people study are a waste of time and they're not going to get you a job. All they're going to do is give you a load of debt.
Show us the nails.
Don't get a close-up of my nails.
No?
Listen, I've been on the road. I'm going to do like this.
But we see a pop of color.
Yeah.
What was the impetus for it?
Expression.
Expression.
Yeah, expression. You know, I'm creative. I'm expressive. And there's so many ways to do that.
Your nails look better than mine.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
They do.
Don't do that.
So when are we getting the new manicure?
You know, I'm working. I'm thinking about, like, I'm actually thinking about jumping into the nail line. Like,
Oh,
world.
really?
I've been thinking about it. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Like, I've been in it so long, and I'm like, you know what? It could be a good time, but I got some cool ideas that I'm exploring.
So this is breaking news.
Actually, I didn't tell you guys.
I mean, it's hardly breaking news, is it, you donut? Maybe I'm just getting old, or maybe I'm just no longer with the times. But to me, a grown man painting his nails just makes me think.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Wait, so he reveals he's considering creating a nail care line. He
Oh,
said one of his favorite pastimes is doing manicures with his daughter.
Oh, that looks good.
Look out. A carrot. A carrot hot dog? What am I, a rabbit, dude? Are you serious? No, but taste it though. I'm not gonna taste.
Taste it.
You know what? I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad.
Did you even?
I'm not gonna get mad. But that's rude as shit.
She do that? Do you know that?
People eat carrots like a freaking hot dog on a bun.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Stop pissing me off. You're not possession of the robot.
Just try one more bite.
Shit the fuck away from me.
Describe a way to kill animals without abusing them.
Well, you can put them down slowly and make sure like they're like free before like so you like they're not born and then killed.
Okay, what if I did that to you?
give birth to me, then kill me.
What if I killed you in your sleep and you didn't know I did it?
What?
Would that be okay?
Why would you kill me in my sleep for?
What if I was hungry?
No, but at the same time, you do.
What's the difference?
No, but animals have been used for food for like years now, yeah? But humans don't get
Does that justify it? We don't have to do it
I
anymore.
think it's justified. I just think.
Bad and evil things have been going on for centuries, millennia. Does that justify doing it today? Does that justify doing it today?
No, it doesn't justify.
No, it doesn't justify.
No.
So why did you use that excuse?
I didn't use an excuse.
You did. You said we've been doing it for ages.
Yeah, we have been doing it for ages.
Yeah, but now you can go to a grocery store and choose a vegan option. What's stopping you from doing that?
Because I like meat.
You like meat. You like the taste of murder.
If a child is more rational and intelligent than you when you're a grown-ass man, then you need Michael.
Get some help.
If you're not using Opera GX as your default browser, then your setup might as well look like this.
By any chance, are you using Google Chrome? Ugh. Well, it's hogging your PC resources. However, with Opera GX's feature...
What's the worst thing about you?
I'm fat.
No, like a red flag.
I don't got red flags.
That's not true.
I promise. I've never had a girlfriend.
That doesn't mean you don't have red flag. How much time do you spend on the internet?
Not a lot, because I'm on a powerlifting team.
Oh, slay? How much do you squat?
I squatted 705 at nationals.
You're a fucking liar.
Are you sure about that?
What the f? He did it. I mean, okay. That's what I'm talking about.
He's desperate to find a red flag, but the guy seems like a green flag to me. He don't spend time on the internet, he's got a good group of friends, and he lifts weights, and he admits that he needs to lose weight. The only red flag in this video is the donut to the right of him. He's trying to get attention to promote her OnlyFans.
Why do you think you're the baddest?
People tell me I am, and I believe it.
A lot of liars nowadays.
What did you say, sir? What did you say?
Sensational.
Me and my friend Ruby out of 10.
No, I'm not.
What's your question?
No, thank you. Oh.
No? Okay.
I'm so late for work, guys.
Hi, excuse me. What would you rate? No. Hi, excuse me.
I'm trying, I'm really, but sorry. Thanks, sorry. Cheers,
Excuse me. Would you rather? No, okay.
Tracer, come with here. Come here, Tracer.
Hi, excuse me.
I'm not one of those people that believes in supernatural things, but if these two donuts approach me, then I'd avoid them like the plague. They look like two witches, bruv. They're celebrating that shit more than when they actually won the cup.
To record and laugh at someone that's working hard, trying to better themselves, trying to perfect their craft, just so you can post it on social media to try and embarrass them, yet you only end up embarrassing yourself. This man is obviously a fighter, and he looks to be pretty damn good too. So Macy Jade from Blackburn, you need to do better. Mind your own business.
I ain't gonna lie, Macy Jade looks scarier than any fighter I've seen in my life. If I came across her in a dark alley, I'd be shook.
Hi, Zach. You look great today.
Not true.
Okay. I'm Jan Danielle. Fun fact about me is I have 17 tattoos, 15 which you guys could all probably see right now, but 2 of them I'll show you later.
Oh, ankle ones. That's exciting. Hell yeah.
My name is Devin. I'm from
That's
Kentucky.
a boy's name.
You know it is.
You didn't even let me finish.
Yes, ma'am. And I probably won't ever.
It's rejected.
Huge.
How are you?
Matthew,
Nice to meet you. You're pretty short in person.
That's crazy. No. No.
And I'm Latina. So
No.
it's
She said I'm short. She said he's short. She said he's short. She said you're short. She said he's short. She said he's short.
That's crazy. Oh, the nose are gonna come fast now. Say less.
Yeah, it's not that fun.
I didn't even have time to say hi. She said you look short in person. For reference, I'm 6, by the way. I'm 6 foot. She has heels on. She's like maybe 5'8" or 5'7". Like relax. I'm not fucking 5'8". No, it's not okay. See, this is why I don't like Latinos. What's your problem with Latinos? This is exactly my problem with Latinos.
No, that's fucked up.
You can't let that shit get you. She was looking for a reaction and she got one. And don't do these shows if you can't take shit. I do find it interesting though how comfortable these girls are calling men short when they can't control it. But as soon as a man calls them fat.
Does height matter in a guy?
Yes, it does.
It does?
What is the scale?
Because I think weight matters. Height don't matter.
Is it okay for men to cry?
Huh?
Is it okay for men to cry?
Yes.
In front of your girl though?
Yeah. It's cry in front of they.
That's different though.
It's not.
You like a man that cries?
It's human to cry. It's normal. It's not if you like it. He's gonna cry.
I cried in front of my girl. She broke up with me.
She ain't it. Next.
And she called me a
She a
Just get
Thank
it
you,
and
next.
and we will win.
What the fuck was you wearing?
I like this one.
Someone said not all heroes wear capes, some wear jorts and a wife beater.
Women think they are the price. No, you're not the price. I am the price. I am the anchor. I'm the provider. There's gonna be always somebody younger than you. My value goes up in time. Your value goes down in time. I'm not being horrible, but again, the more you're getting used emotionally, physically, the less attractive you are. And men do not want to be a woman who with too much trauma and too much baggage.
We're in Sweden, the official home of the world's most beautiful women. And today we're going to see if that's true and ask one on a date right now. Let's go. Okay. Hello, girls. How are you? I have a quick question for you. Is there any chance either of you would want to go on a date with me, like right now?
Me too.
You both do?
Yeah.
All right, no worries, easy. We're filming a TikTok and we're just asking, do you want to be in it? No? Hello. We're just filming a TikTok video here.
No.
You don't want to be in it? All good, all good. See you later. Hello, girls.
Nice.
We're filming a TikTok just here.
Oh no.
Oh, do you want to be in the TikTok? No, all right, see ya. They really hate cameras here. Australia, everyone's like, let's go, and be on camera. It never happens. So we're filming a quick TikTok video just here. Is there any chance that either one of you would like to go on a date with one of us? All good, have a good day. Thanks, Joe. We're just asking really good looking girls who want to go on a date.
Go on a date.
Yes.
I have a boyfriend.
Okay, so we probably can't go on a date
I
then.
can't
No,
go.
that's all right. Thank you anyway. Hello, girls. We're filming a TikTok just here.
No.
You don't want to be in it? No? Okay.
They have no time.
Have a good day.
What? This is so weird.
They just don't want to be on camera. This is strange.
No, no,
I think it's great that they don't want to be part of a shit talk, especially if they got boyfriends. Completely different to America and England where everyone just wants all the attention. I don't know if it's the majority of them like this in Sweden or what. Let me know in the comments.
I think it's a great idea. House sitters get somewhere to stay, and we, the house owners, get someone to look after our home and our animals. And
It makes it a very equal
No problem, no problem. We got that.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
Can we wait a minute? I don't want to walk. No, chill out. Chill out. They gonna give it to you. Chill out. Go get the ball. Chill out. He gonna give you the shit. All right, you good? Chill out. No, chill out. Give me my purse. That's my shit. He gonna give you your shit, Slim. Chill the out. I don't got it. He gonna give you your shit. He gonna give you your shit. Breathe.
See, this is one of the big problems in the world. These two donuts will probably end up making a baby together and raising yet another donut that will do more dumb shit like this.
What have you completed since high school?
Oh my god, you're winning.
Boom! Nothing.
Wow! I cannot.
Watching the video want to know if you think you're smart or dumb. What are you?
I think I'm smart.
All right, so how old are you?
28.
What's your favorite number?
9.
If you was born 9 years ago, how old would you be today?
21.
Alright.
You said what?
21.
Alright.
It's
You good at math?
yeah.
So how'd you get 21?
Yeah,
Only minus what I am to my age. Did I do that wrong?
Well, duh.
Come on.
Actually,
wait.
I'm gonna let you cheat.
28 minus what did I say?
So if you was born 9 years ago, how old would you be today?
Wow.
Wait, you tricked me. That's not nice. You guys are not nice.
Please seek help.
The wheel's spinning,
Have
but the
a night.
hamster's dead.
Every time we were watching the football, like the Euro final, my girlfriend was telling me that
The boys on this team literally make like £20 million a year to play, like, to kick a ball around a field.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
And the girls, like the women's football,
Who've already brought it home.
yeah, who've already brought it home, but apparently it hasn't been brought home, and it's going to be such a big thing in history when it's already been brought home, on like 400k a year, like the top people. That difference is mad. Obviously that's loads, but 20 million versus like half a million.
Literally, the girls earn in a year what the boys earn in a week.
It's mad.
What? 52 times
You know
more.
how much what is going on? Patriarchy is mad.
It's very simple, you little donuts. Women's football is shit, no one watches it, so it makes no money. Men's football is amazing, everyone watches it, and it makes a load of money. All the kids buy the shirts, they buy the tickets, it makes a shit ton of money. They're a big brand, all the clubs, the players, everything. It's like female models. They make a lot more money than the male models because people are more interested in them. Same with OnlyFans girls. They make more money than men that do OnlyFans. Oh, it's the matriarchy. Shut the fuck up.
What is this for?
If you don't appreciate her,
she belongs to the streets.
Pre-flight checklist complete. Running clean and hot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks. Round 1. Capture the objective. Repairing your cellular makeup. Thank you. Misery made manifest. Come to me and I will heal you. Bomb is here. Cannot escape me. Eyes open now.
My pushback helps.
Time again to try again.
Fired up like a volcano. I'm on 76, reporting for duty.
That's not what I meant. Oh shit. Please kill someone.
Progress is seldom won with ease. Join me.
At your side.
Group up.
How did you kill me when I'm recovered?
I am ready to unleash coalescence. A cure for all the tales. Surrender to my will. Greetings. Score 0-1. Take care of each other out there.
It's a shame none of us have ever met Aurora, your predecessor.
I carry my burdens alone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round
Got it.
2. Capture the objective.
Catch you later.
Minor setback, but we can still win this.
Got it. Group up with me.
Engaging enemy combatant.
Let's shadow. Healing pylon out. One healing. Hurry up. On the throne.
Score 1-1.
More to do, more to learn.
Yet another stretch of cloudless skies and idyllic ocean views. Wonderful.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
This fight is all that remains.
Enemy target located.
Stay near my pylon. My healing pylon is here. Up with me.
Can you contest Farah, please?
Come here and I will heal you. Feel stronger?
Weapon systems overloaded. I am here to. Don't be such a.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Securing the objective.
Defeat.
Oh, shit. Really, really good.
Konnichiwa.
Because any guy who's really confident and self-respecting, if the woman never is even trying to contribute, he feels like he's being taken advantage of.
And he likely is. Hey, it's Christine Grace. Welcome back to my channel.
During the dating period, you know, after like 4 or 5 months of dating, I just wondering at what point does it get, do you have to pay, did the woman have to pay when they go out? The guy is asking that there should be half and half at that point when you already.
At what point?
When you already been dating for 4 or 5 months.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, okay, to give you a quick answer on, firstly, I think we should just deal with the who should pay thing to begin with. When you're on a date, who should pay?
I know, I mean, that's what I told them, you know, I'm sorry.
But-
I'm dating, we're dating.
But here's the...
gentleman here.
Here, okay, he's supposed to pay.
Yeah, that's what I told them.
But you're supposed to have sex with him whenever he says.
No.
Don't know then.
Whenever both.
Where does this double standard come from? I'm sorry, it's the reality. You guys.
I just reacted to another video from the Whatever podcast or changes
you're equal. This relationship isn't equal. My time is worth more than yours, so you should pay for it.
He's spot on. He's spot on.
What paradigm that sets up? Here's my view. If you go on a date with a guy and you don't offer to pay your share, you weren't taught right.
You should know that better than anyone.
Miss Botnick, why is it that you want the house sold?
Well, Jody mentioned that as well because...
I didn't ask what he did. I asked why do you want it sold?
My client can answer the question.
So moving on, she actually addresses right here the allegations that she's cheating on her husband.
So you are also communicating with another gentleman now, aren't you?
I have a friend that I text, but I'm not...
A male friend?
Yes.
That you are anticipating and romantically texting, correct?
He lives in Chattanooga, so
I
there
didn't
might
ask
be...
where he lives.
Okay, well, no, we don't talk like that.
You
He's
don't talk that-
support a friend because I'm going through this and I need a friend. And I don't have a lot of girlfriends that really care, so I'm reaching out to him as a...
We're going to subpoena your text records for him.
Oh.
And I'm asking you right now, we've already established that you embellish or tell falsehoods, and I'm asking you right now to create a record because we have a court reporter. They are not romantic in nature. Is that correct? Yes or no?
We don't really talk like that over text.
Yes or no?
Not
I
to
guess
the
I just
point
don't
of-
look at it that way.
Not what y'all are going to do when your divorce is over, can't wait to see him. And so you are not romantically involved with anybody.
I did sleep with him. But we don't talk about it.
Look at.
You understand, I called you as a witness first, and I asked you if you were seeing anybody, didn't I?
I'm not seeing him. He lives in
Are you just having sex with him?
Yeah.
I had sex with him twice.
Twice. Oh, I did sleep with him. Now I have
But we
slept with
don't
him
text
multiple
about
times.
I was in Chattanooga. I slept with him twice.
Right.
Where?
And 2 times in a hotel.
Oh,
Where?
One time in a hotel, 1 time in a hotel.
Where?
you're still married.
First time was Nashville, second time was Murfreesboro.
Oh, you traveling around the country for dick.
You did. So you're looking for somebody else to start taking care of?
Yeah.
No, I don't want him. And we don't even really talk now because I thought I was gonna work it out with my husband.
For today's video, I want you guys to step into the courtroom, to the divorce courtroom. Family law is crazy. Now, there's a lot more information on the internet today for men to become.
Buy 2, get 2 free. Just £49 gets you 4 pairs of pants delivered to your door, guaranteed to last 20 years without needing replacements. We promise a 14-day no questions asked free return policy. Introducing our limited edition 2024 wrinkle-resistant men's stretch jeans. Made from lightweight, breathable ice silk fabric, they keep you cool and comfortable even on the hottest days. Quick drying, lightweight, wrinkle resistant, and featuring UPF 50+ stretch, they wick away moisture. The comfortable, soft 4-way stretch fabric offers flexibility and comfort where you need it most, whether you're on a business trip or relaxing at home.
You sent in a proposal, but your manager has so many questions. Uh-oh. Let's try again with grammar.
Accustomed to what can happen if a divorce happens, which happens in 50% of all marriages within the United States. And oftentimes we hear how negative it can be for a man. So in the court case that I have for you guys here today, you will be floored. This guy chose the absolute wrong woman to marry. 3 baby fathers for 3 children. Was pregnant when he proposed, and 3 months after she popped the baby out, married her. This one is a damn doozy, but make sure you watch the entirety of this video so you can learn more about something that 50% of all married people may go through. Without further ado, let's get it in.
Joseph Tootle versus Jordan Lindsay Balkneck.
Your Honor, if I could, I'm here on behalf of my client, Mr. Joseph Tootle. We filed a complaint for absolute divorce. In this matter, it's a very, very short-term marriage. The parties were just married in September of 2023. And what we have, Your Honor, is that the crux of this case, and really the only asset of this marriage, comes down to the parties prior to their marriage purchased a home at 1047 Yellow Creek Highway. My client put down a significant down payment on the home. Well, the down payment was put prior to the marriage, and the purchase was right after the parties married. The property is approximately between $700,000 and $800,000 home, has a significant mortgage on it. What we're asking, Your Honor, is for exclusive possession of the home. Mrs. Botnick, again, this is a short-term marriage. Mrs. Botnick has 3 children from prior relationships. In fact, she was with child at the time of the party's marriage that is not my client's child. And she has just finished another custody matter with that child's father. And again, she's not contributing financially. They purchased a vehicle that she is driving, and we are asking that she and the children, and she's allowed her mother, Miss Carol Ledford, to move into the home also. So there's 6 people cohabitating in this home, and my client is having to pay all of meet the financial responsibility of the home. So it's our request that she be ordered to vacate the premises, or in the alternative, given the fact that herself, her 3 children, and her mother are living there, that my client pays 1/6 and she pays 5/6 of all the expenses associated with the home. The home, again, we're going to have an issue. The home has just been purchased. It's very unlikely that there's significant equity. She is not in a position, it's our claim that she's not in a position to buy my client out of the home or get the home refinanced into her own name.
Okay.
But she is not contributing, and she has now begun having extramarital relations, and as a result of that, we want her out of the house.
Whoa. So let me just breathe on the track real quick. So this is what family court, this is what divorce court looks like. That is the man right there, the husband, hopefully soon to be ex-husband, and this is the wife. These are the two lawyers that are representing them. Now, the claims here are just insane. This sucker married her when it sounds like she had 3 kids. One was currently cooking at the point of marriage, does not make any money, moved her mama in, and is now cheating on him. Absolutely ridiculous work. But the information of interest is that down payment on home, which he wants her out of, and rightfully so if she's cheating. Down payment was made prior to marriage, but then the house wasn't closed on until they were married. This guy made so many mistakes, but let's proceed.
Just briefly, parties were married September 4th, 2023. The home that they currently reside in was purchased, conveyed to both of them as husband and wife, Joseph Tootle and Jordan Botnick, by warranty deed.
He didn't even take his last name?
Executed September 26, 2023. Recorded with the Register of Deeds September 29th, 2023. The approximate purchase price was $800,000. 20% was paid down, which is approximately $160,000.
By the man. She ain't paid none of it. And her name's on the deed, I bet you.
Mr. Tootle makes a significantly higher income than Ms. Botnick.
Okay.
With respect to the her children who live there, Mr. Tootle was fully aware that Ms. Botnick had children when they married, fully aware that they would be moving into the residence, and with respect to Ms. Botnick's mother, he agreed that she could move into the residence. Our position, Your Honor, is that the house is a marital residence. Mr. Tootle has significantly more income than Ms. Botnick, and we have filed before the court today is a motion to sell the marital residence, and we would propose that upon its sale, the net proceeds be paid into court, and then we can proceed with the divorce.
Wow.
In that regard, but I would submit to the court there's no basis to grant Mr. Tootle exclusive possession of the marital home. Ms. Botnick's name is on the deed, it's a marital asset, and submit that she's entitled to reside there just as much as he is.
Wow. What?
Then I would call Ms. Botnick.
This is what happens when you take on liabilities. She had all them dead kids and you said yes. She had no way to make significant income and you still said yes. She moved her mama in and you still said yes. You put her name on the deed.
Don't even think about life insurance until you've heard this. You know, many people in the life insurance industry are absolutely furious about this little-known policy that's really rocked the industry with its immediate day one cover. See, you can now get up to £300,000 to help cover any debts, like a mortgage, or perhaps leave a substantial gift to your family, and of course help cover any funeral costs as well, with immediate coverage from day one for any accidental death, giving you peace of mind right away. Unlike other providers, there are no intrusive blood tests. Now, nearly everyone can qualify for guaranteed low-cost coverage, even if you're a smoker. This is an absolute must if you want to help protect your loved ones from outrageous skyrocketing costs. And these new plans start from as little as £2.50 a week. That's what, just 32 pence a day. Click the blue button under this video right now to learn more. You know, if we've learned anything over the past 3 years or so, it's that life is unpredictable. None of us knows how long this financial crisis is going to last, or if prices will ever come down. But you can help.
State your name, please, ma'am.
Jordan Lindsay Botnick.
And Ms. Botnick, where do you work?
Envision Healthcare.
And what do you do for Envision Healthcare?
I'm an AP specialist.
Please scoot up a little bit toward that microphone
Sorry.
so we make sure it's picking
I'm
up.
an AP specialist.
And what does that mean?
Accounts payable. I work for the same company as Joseph.
And what is your rate of pay?
$22 an hour.
You work 40 hours a week?
Yes, ma'am.
And you have 3 children by how many different men?
3.
And how much child support do you get?
I get child support one kid and $697.
$697 for what child?
One child, and I don't get child support from the other two.
What child do you get the $190?
Sailor, the baby.
And who is Sailor's father?
Nick Ellis.
And that's your youngest child?
Yes, ma'am.
And you were in...
Not only was she a single mother, but she was a single mother 3x by 3 other different men? And you still said yes to all of that. This is why there's so much literature or so much media that expect men to be these altruistic, forever forgiving of a woman's past. Meanwhile, her past was the biggest red flag, but you submitted yourself to the red flag the size of Halley's Comet. For what? Hopefully this man gets some justice here, but damn, did he walk into this situation.
Were in fact pregnant with Sailor at the time that you married?
No.
Or right after you had just had the child?
I just had him. He was born in June, and I got married in September.
Okay.
You proposed to a woman that was pregnant with another man's child.
And you have just settled a lawsuit on paternity with Mr. Ellis?
Yes.
And when was that done?
February.
Disgusting work.
And what are the names and ages of your other children?
12 and 10. 12-year-old is Ryder. 10-year-old is Bryson.
How old are they?
Ryder's 12.
And Bryson is?
10.
10.
And Sailor is 10 months.
10
almost.
months. When did your mother move into the home?
She started staying there in October.
October of 2023, right after y'all married in September, is that correct?
Right.
And what was the reason?
She was helping me with the kids, helping us with the kids.
How much does she pay to live there?
She helps with the kids, so in return, she gets to stay there.
Okay, she helps with your children.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
This is
And so you're just giving her free room and
This
board?
guy's a pillow cushion.
For helping me watch the kids.
What does she do for a living?
She works at Walmart.
Oh, she works. She could afford her own crib.
So she's capable of paying something to live there?
Well, she's helping me watch the kids.
That wasn't the question.
In your lawsuit with Mr. Ellis, did you claim any work-related child care expenses?
Yes.
You did?
No, child care, what are you talking about?
Child care expenses. When you calculate
Why
child
when the
support,
mom's there?
you didn't claim any work-related child care expenses?
No.
Okay.
This was Nicholas Ellis.
It is.
Yes.
I know Mr. Nicholas Ellis. He grew up with my children. I haven't seen him or had any contact with him in the last 20 years, probably. So I just want to make everyone aware of the fact that there is some connection. He played on a soccer team with my son and daughter for a while. That creates a problem. I'll be glad to address that.
We waive any conflict, Your Honor.
Right.
At the point in time, did you admit to your husband that you only married him for financial security?
No.
You sure about that?
Yes.
That's your statement under oath?
Yes.
Did you threaten at the point in time when he told you he wanted a divorce, did you threaten to throw yourself against the wall so that you'd get an order of protection and kick him out of the house?
No.
You allowing your children to eat? Have you allowed any of your minor children to operate any motor vehicle in and around the property?
I let my son drive down the driveway.
And he ran over shrubs and things, is that correct?
One shrub.
And that's your 12-year-old or your 10-year-old?
I let my 10-year-old.
Your 10-year-old's driving a vehicle that caused some slight damage to the property, is that correct?
He drove down the driveway and ran over a shrub.
Did you replace it?
No, not yet.
Okay. Do you allow your children to shoot arrows into the drywall of the home? You didn't sit there and videotape it and laugh
I
at it?
videotaped my son shooting an arrow into a cardboard box.
Not into the garage and damaging the property?
No.
Where are your children in school?
Ryder is in middle school.
Your Honor, I want to object to relevance. I mean, we're here for a motion for exclusive possession, and we're getting into, almost like we have a parenting plan. These children are...
I apologize.
Oh,
you! Financially, where are the children in school? The issue we want her to move, where the kids are going to school, whether they're homeschooled, whether they're in public school, how she's spending her money is the reason that I'm asking those questions.
Unfortunately, parties, even on a short-term marriage, bring something before the court regarding financial matters. Every aspect of their life becomes fair game. Overruling objection.
So where are they in school?
Ryder's in middle school at Dixon Middle. Bryson is at Oakmont, and Sailor's a baby.
And your mother stays home and keeps him?
Yes.
Okay.
On Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I have to go into the office.
And then otherwise you work from home?
Yes.
And where is the office located?
In Green Hills.
You have health insurance coverage through your employer?
I did. I have dental. I used to have dental. I haven't checked on
Who
that.
covers your children for health insurance?
The state.
You make $40,000 a year, live in a $700,000 home, and your children
Can you
are
please
on
not
10
say-
care?
Objection leading.
Adverse witness.
Adverse witness rule.
I don't think she's been established as an adverse witness. She's answering all Ms. Roberts' questions. She called
But
her
So
direct.
more back,
I'm gonna
more back,
assume
back,
or take judicial notice of the fact that
back
an
to
adverse
die.
party is an adverse party for purposes of the adverse party rule.
What if I told you that there's no such thing as no internet connection? It's an artificially created problem, so...
Overruled.
Are you
Is
ready?
that correct?
Yes.
It's not on Families First. When was the last, are they on Families First?
No.
They're just on 10 care.
Right.
When did you apply for 10 care?
Whenever I was single.
Beg pardon?
When I was single and not married. So it was prior to marriage that they were on it.
And have you updated it?
No, not yet.
Did you disclose that you had the availability of health insurance through your employer for your children?
No.
You still receiving food stamps too?
No.
When did you stop getting food stamps?
Several months ago.
When?
Okay, mommy.
October, November.
October,
No,
November of
Robin,
2023?
Messi, what the fuck?
Was it time for you to re-up for your food stamps?
Yes. And I didn't qualify.
And you did not qualify, but you
Hey,
applied
can
and
you
tried to
put
continue to get
Sigma-
food stamps,
No,
correct?
I did not.
How'd you know you didn't?
You did not fill out an application?
No, I did not fill out an application.
Have you contributed to the house payment?
No,
Why not?
because I'm paying for everything else.
What is everything else that you're paying for?
Groceries to stay in the house, and I pay for all my kids, groceries, clothes, and I filled out a form, basically showing what I do pay for.
Pay any of the utilities?
No.
Pay any insurance on the vehicle you're driving?
Yes.
You pay for your insurance
I pay for my insurance
and your vehicle?
on my vehicle.
What kind of vehicle are you driving?
A Tahoe.
2021 Chevy Tahoe?
Yes, ma'am.
And how much are the payments on that?
A little over 1,000.
Who's making those payments?
I am.
When did you start making those payments?
2 months ago.
Big,
I've
very
made 3
big
payments so far. So 3 months now.
When did you purchase that vehicle?
August 22nd of 23.
You acknowledge that the down payment on the home came from his separate funds, do you not?
But I'm gonna object. That calls for a legal conclusion.
Are you fucking
That calls
serious?
for a legal conclusion as to what separate funds are.
I'll rephrase the question. Did you have any money before when the contract was made on this house?
I had my own money.
Fucking
How much did you
shit.
have?
Stop,
At the time, I don't recall how much I had.
Did you pay $160,000 down on this house?
I don't recall.
You don't recall?
No, I didn't put money down on
Okay,
the
why
house.
did you say you don't recall?
Well, to your question before that.
Objection asked and answered.
No, I did not pay money on the house.
You know that your husband had money that he put down on this house that was not your money.
Right. After we were married, though,
He paid for your house. You
Why?
paid the attorney for
Why?
your
Why?
attorney
Why?
actions, too,
Why?
didn't he?
Why?
he helped pay for my attorney with Nick.
And how much was that?
Oh, you pixie.
Object.
Hey.
That's privilege.
Object on what basis?
Privilege? I mean, the third party may have paid it. They're married.
And you're talking about an attorney-client privilege?
Number one, I don't think it's relevant.
Now we're talking relevance instead of privilege.
Well, Judge, I think what a client pays an attorney, and the third party pays it. I
Understand your point, Mr. Ogle. And again, we're talking economics of two people who've been married for a short period of time. You will be able to ask questions of him regarding any expenditures he's made. And my understanding is that these questions are being asked to demonstrate the financial contributions each of them have made to the household. Because one of the motions that we have before the court today is the motion for exclusive possession of the marital residence, and that entails who's going to pay the mortgage for that. There's also a motion for a temporary division of marital debt, which is on the docket. So all of these issues are relevant on the issues that are before the courts. She's not required to testify about any direct conversations that she may have with her attorney, but the question of if there were marital funds or his separate funds that were used to pay for her attorney, then for whatever relevance, I mean, whatever weight that is, I think it is relevant on the issue before the court.
Please repeat the question.
Who paid for your attorney?
Joseph did.
Did you ask him to do that?
He offered to help me out.
When you got sued?
I didn't get sued.
Did you file the paternity suit, or did Mr. Ellis sue you? Did you sue?
We agreed upon it. I didn't get sued.
He didn't file a petition against you?
Yes.
So you got sued?
Okay, I didn't know that was being sued.
He filed a petition to establish paternity, Mr. Ellis did.
Okay.
Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you asked your husband for help in securing counsel for that, is that correct?
He offered.
Have you ever contributed anything to
Notice how her lawyer is trying to do everything in his power to either weaken or lessen the impact of his financial contributions on the marriage, within the marital assets, which is so ridiculous, just as the judge said, because they're trying to determine what happens with the house. There's a motion to sell the house, and that he paid $160,000 for down payment on his own dime,
I
and
called
has been
you.
paying mortgage
Can
payments
you
for the last
eat?
several months. All types of alarm bells should be going off in your head, because there is an actual consideration for that to happen
At
when they've
time,
been married
if you
for
not
less
feel
than a
you
year.
switch.
other than paying for your children?
I call you fake merci, but
Have you
you
ever
don't fake.
contributed anything to the mortgage, to the utilities?
Look,
to
Rav,
the down
Bruce
payment
and
on this
Rev.
house?
We want
No, only
purple.
Or
herself.
the payment of insurance or taxes on this house at all?
No, ma'am.
That's all?
Sir, you may question your client.
What she made was for her.
So you want to ask her questions now, or you want to wait?
What he made was for the family.
Yeah, I'm gonna call her on the number.
All right, now we can say.
Sorry.
And I would call Mr.
Are you an immigrant working tirelessly to build a better life for yourself and for your loved ones?
Toodle.
Give me behind.
I got it.
Ana bien on you. Ana bien on you. Fuck
Raise
you.
your right hand, be placed under oath.
No, really. I'm bien on you. I claim me.
And Mr. Toodle, you married Ms. Erin Botnick back in September of 2023, is that correct?
That's correct.
How long had you known her prior to y'all's marriage?
Roughly 7 years.
And do y'all work at the same
We do.
company?
We do.
And what is your role at the company at Envision?
I'm VP of Accounting Information Systems.
Were you her direct supervisor?
No,
And y'all became acquainted through your employment, is that correct?
I knew her prior to employment. I helped her get the job.
What?
I met her at her work when she worked at Twin Peaks.
At where?
Twin Peaks.
Please.
Hey,
Oh,
you got a
you
job.
fucking serious?
Bar and restaurant.
Oh, merci. All right.
But at any rate, you met her there, you got her a job. Did you start a romantic relationship at that point in time?
I helped her get a job probably about 2 years ago. We kind of hung out some in between there. From time to meetings, when she got to know her.
And when did y'all become romantically involved?
Throughout the time I've known her. Different instances.
And she was having relations with other people during that time too, particularly?
Correct.
Well, the question is,
Why did you marry her?
Ms. Dane, that was leading me straight to your question.
Are you aware of whether or not, did y'all have an exclusive relationship?
We did not.
At what point in time did marriage come into the picture?
Roughly somewhere in July, after she had her child.
Okay. Did you ask her to marry? Was it just a, hey, let's do this? I mean, what was the?
We decided to date, and then as we started dating, we decided that after knowing each other for a period of time, that was the right move to make at that time, because she stated she was in love and wanted to be with me.
Oh God, Disney got him. That face right there is they lied to me. They told me marriage was about love. You sucker. Oh, I feel so bad for you, Mike. I feel so goddamn bad. You got her. You met her at the Twin Peaks. What? That's the script club, more than likely, allegedly. You got her a job. You pay for all of her shit. You move her in. You buy a home. You get married to her. Her mama moves in. As soon as she spits out the child, you got up on bended knee for love? Oh! Oh!
And as a result of that, where were you living at the time?
In Franklin
And where was she living?
and Dixon.
Did she have a home?
She had an apartment.
Did you have a home?
I did.
One that you owned?
No, sorry, it was an apartment as well.
Okay, you rented and she rented.
She rented and I
correct?
rented, correct.
Okay. And so y'all decided to get in. She professed her love and you hers, and y'all decided to get married and you start looking for a place to live.
Started looking for a place prior to that. Somewhere in July, we talked about looking for a place, so we were looking prior to being married.
Okay. And you found a home on Yellow Creek Highway.
Correct.
Okay. And it's a very nice home. And y'all personally, did you enter into a contract prior to? When did you enter into a contract to purchase the property?
In August, and I put down earnest money in August.
How much did you put down?
It's $10,000 in earnest money.
And then when was the closing date?
For September 26th,
And y'all married when?
September 4th.
And on the 26th, was there a closing on that piece of property?
Correct. there was.
Fuck.
Yes.
Fuck.
Was there
You
money
almost
put down?
pull. I push
Roughly
pedals.
160 plus the,
I
yeah,
love
the
that.
10,000.
And where was the source of that money?
Came from my income. 120 was in savings, 40 I took a loan against my 401k.
Is there still a loan on the 401k?
Yeah. You
took out a
use
loan.
that
Comes out of my paycheck.
How much did y'all purchase the home
And
for?
you die.
It was 760.
And what is the monthly payments?
4,200. That doesn't include insurance and taxes.
And that's going to be my next, was
That's
insurance and
right,
taxes
yeah.
escrowed in?
It was not escrowed in.
So
Yeah,
other
but-
than when you purchased it in September, the down payment that you made, are you familiar with any other increases in value or any improvements to the property that's been made that would increase it significantly from what the purchase price was?
There's been no improvements to the property.
Did both of you sign the mortgage?
I'm the only one on the mortgage.
Both of you on a
You know
deed, but
why?
you were only on the mortgage.
It was better to qualify for interest rate under my income than using both.
So even though the house is in joint names, the mortgage is only in your name?
Correct.
Damn.
Now, you know how much she makes?
Roughly.
What is that?
Around 22. I think when she got the job it was around 21, and there's been raises since then.
And how much do you make, sir?
Around to 190.
You've assisted me
And
in,
that's without bonus, but bonus isn't guaranteed, so
you have assisted me in filling out an income and expense statement, is that correct?
that's correct.
Would you pass this to him? The officer's gonna pass you one, and Your Honor, we'll mark this right.
Because I'm going through this and I need a friend. I don't have a lot of girlfriends that really care, so I'm reaching out to him as a
Well, I'm not trying to question you, because we're gonna subpoena your text records from him.
Oh.
And I'm asking you right now, we've already established that you embellish or tell falsehoods. And I'm asking you right now to create a record, because we have a court reporter. They are not romantic in nature. Is that correct? Yes or no?
we don't really talk like that over text.
Yes or no?
Not
I
to
guess
the
I just
point
don't
of
look at it that way.
not what y'all are gonna do when your divorce is over. You can't wait to see him.
Just kind of been talking more about my feelings.
Okay.
As a business owner, you have enough on your plate, so we made digital marketing tools do the heavy lifting for you.
Okay, just understand that you're under oath and there's a penalty of perjury if you testify falsely. You understand that?
Right.
And so you are not romantically involved with anybody.
I did sleep with him. But we don't talk about it.
Look at.
You understand, I called you as a witness first, and I asked you if you were seeing anybody, didn't I?
I'm not seeing him. He lives in
Oh,
Chattanooga.
you're just having sex with him?
Yeah.
I had sex with him twice.
Twice. Oh, I did sleep with him. Now I have
But we
slept with him
don't text
multiple
about
times.
He lives in Chattanooga. I slept with him twice.
Right.
Where?
And 2 times in a hotel.
Oh.
Where?
One time in a hotel, one time in a hotel.
Where?
You're still married.
First time was Nashville. Second time was in Murfreesboro.
Oh, you traveling around the country for dick.
You did.
So you're looking for somebody else to start taking care of?
Yeah.
No, I don't want him. We don't even really talk now because I thought I was going to work it out with my husband.
Well, you lied
wanted
to him. He asked you if you were dating anybody. You know what you told him? If you were seeing somebody.
I'm not seeing anybody.
You just having sex with somebody.
I had sex with him twice.
Did he ask you if you were seeing somebody or having a relationship with somebody?
He did, and I
and
don't
you lied,
consider
didn't
that
you?
seeing someone.
You lied, didn't you?
I'd ask that my client be given the opportunity to answer the questions Ms. Roberts poses.
I apologize.
Trying to answer the
Please
question.
allow her to answer the question.
You lied to your husband about having sex with
He
somebody.
didn't ask if I had sex with someone.
He didn't ask if you had sex. What did he ask you?
If I was seeing anyone, and I'm not.
And you're not. You just having sex with somebody.
I did twice, and I'm being honest about that.
Well, where were your kids when you were shacking up with this man while you're married?
Good question.
Well, at one time, my mom was watching them.
Wow.
Okay.
And the other time, my mom was watching them both times, actually.
Did you advise her and tell her that you were going to meet another man?
No.
Because she wouldn't have condoned that, would she?
No.
She would have been quite angry.
Yes.
Who is this
She
man?
loves Jody.
What's his name?
Will.
What's his name?
Will.
What's his name?
Say it.
Please give his full name.
I don't care about his last name. I'm just trying to find out who, is he a coworker or just somebody she met?
Oh, no, it's not a coworker. I met him on Instagram years ago, and I met with him twice. He lives in Chattanooga.
I just thought
and
I missed it.
Well, and
Never
I
see
would
him
like
again.
his name. I would like his name.
Will Hansen.
Will what?
Will Hansen.
Hanson?
With the H.
Poor Will.
Hanson.
Hansen.
Hanson. I'm sorry. I don't have my hearing aids in.
Poor Will. Slid into her DMs years ago. Been liking her Instagram photos, putting little heart and eyes and emojis down into her comment section. Finds out that she's going through marital problems and arranges a meetup to finally feel what her 3X baby father to inside looks like. Ah, poor Will. Taken advantage of by a woman who was letting her mother watch her kids while receiving dick from him. Shame.
Having an affair. We're here on division of debt and possession of the house.
And you also told a story about the fact of threatening to call the police and have Mr. Tootle kicked out of the house. And you have said that, haven't you?
Right, I did not say that.
You did. You're sure?
I'm 100% sure.
You understand we've had there could be surveillance.
Totally
So
fine.
you don't want to recant that right now.
No.
All right, thank you, ma'am. You have every opportunity before this hearing is over with to recant that statement. Are you, again, testifying that you never made a threat to him to call the police and have him thrown out of the house?
The one about me throwing myself against the wall, I did not say that.
Okay, well, what did you say?
Which time when I threatened it?
Well, I obviously there's more than one threat.
Because he is kind of a bully. And yes, I will threaten to call the cops on you if you threaten me.
Okay.
Me and him.
You can threaten me all you want to, but when did you threaten him to call the police on him and have him thrown out of the house? When did you do it?
I didn't call.
I didn't ask if you called. I said, when did you make that threat?
I did it several times. It was when he mentioned it too, back for December and then between January and March. I don't know the exact dates.
I mean, just last week you did it, didn't you?
He's being rude to me. He said, I can't wait till you're out of this house. Wait till a judge sees this. I'm going to make sure you're gone. You and your kids.
So man is rude to you, therefore you threaten to get him thrown out of his house with false allegations. Yeah, that makes sense.
Kids will be out on the street.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to call the cops on you if you keep threatening me.
Wow.
So telling you you're rude and he
Well,
wants you out of
stop.
the house is, you're going to call the police.
I told him to stop and he did.
That's all.
That's all. Oh. Disgusting.
I wanted to believe what she was telling me. She was past going out and partying, and she was ready to be a family and settle down, and she was looking for stability.
Cared for her and you wanted to help her.
And obviously for 8 years, there's something there. You know, I was fed the whole 9 yards.
Point is that you went into this knowing that there could be problems, right?
I did.
And it turned out there are problems.
Within a couple of weeks, I figured out there was problems.
As soon as she got the ring.
But you say you still love her.
I do, but I don't think I have the same kind of love that I had before. It's more, I care about her.
All right, that's all. Step down.
Thank you.
Buy 2, get 2 free. Just £49 gets you 4 pairs of pants.
Tootle will be required to pay those expenses that are shown on his income and expense statement. Right now, he's paying the house mortgage. He wants to keep the house. The issue of any credit that he is to receive from making the payments on a temporary basis, any increase in the equity that might result from that will be reserved for the final hearing. In this case, he's providing right now for the next 2 months at least, a place for her and the children to reside until June 1st. And that, in my opinion, would justify that. I've taken away the $300 phone bill that she's now going to be required to pay, which means he'll have some small amount, but I also think he's got a greater amount than what's shown on here because there's some flexibility in his income. In any event, he'll pay the monthly mortgages on the house and all of those other bills that he has paid, with the exception of the Chevrolet Tahoe, which she is going to be required to pay. And with that being the case, I will put down this further order. These parties are both restrained and prohibited from involving law enforcement in any way, shape, form, or fashion against one another to gain an advantage in this divorce action, or to seek to have the other removed from the home. A violation of this order will be contempt of court. I'm just simply saying that. I'm not saying you would do that, but I'm saying there's been some allegation that you were going to call the police. There's some reason he might, but I'm simply saying you can't do that under this order. And as a result of that, if something happens and it turns out that somebody violates that order, they're looking at 10 days in jail for even doing that, making that type of report. If there is any indication of violence in the home, you must come to this court, file an application for an order of protection with the Chancery Court of Dixon County, Tennessee. So you will have that protection.
Chris Chatham.
I was just about to utter those words. Chris Chatham would be the person who usually does the appraisals in this area. Do you have any objection to that? Chris Chatham will be authorized to perform an evaluation of the house. And then the issue of we'll reserve the issue of selling the house. If there is substantial equity that Mrs. Balknick would be entitled to, then it may be necessary to sell it. Mr. Tootle, you have exhausted all of your equity, but the court will reserve the issue of your contribution of separate monies and the determination of how any equity in the home is to be divided. So obviously, if there's no equity above the separate contributions, then it may make sense to award it to him, and he's simply eats whatever the loss is of his equity. But otherwise, that's the order of the court. Mrs. Balknick's mother is going to continue to reside there to help her with the children.
Yep, you guys are probably